More news right here at 5 o'clock. After it was overturned by state legislators, the Safer Kentucky Act is on its way to becoming law. Although it looks to combat crime through increased penalties, some community leaders fear it's going to do more harm than good. Jose Alonso tells us more.
House Bill 5 aims to create a safer community by changing the policy on criminal offenses, but it leaves community activists with concerns that it's targeting people who are experiencing poverty or homelessness.
We are looking at criminalizing people who are homeless just because they sleep in a car. We're looking at criminalizing parents just because they don't have the court dates for their children.
The Safer Kentucky Act includes multiple changes on criminal offenses that some activists believe should be their own amendment.
It's an omnibus crime bill. And what we mean by that is that it increases penalties that already exist. For example, the carjacking law, that now is a specific law instead of being an amended law to a larger piece of legislation.
On Friday, state legislators overturned Governor Andy Beshear's veto. Republicans say crime is high in the state and creating harsher punishments to violent crimes like the 3 strikes law is necessary.
How many times can you burn down a house? How many people do you get to rape? How many people do you get to assault with deadly weapons? How many people do you get to kill before we put you away forever?
When something happens is not when we should be finding a solution. We should be making sure that if we have seen these things take place concurrently, that we need to find proactive solutions.
Helms says funding shouldn't go towards punishments, but rather to assisting the issue.
Many of the crimes that folks have presented to us are very much poverty crimes, and this just adds on to that toll.
As HB 5 becomes law, Helms says their organization will be keeping a close eye on its impact.
We also want to build out a task force that looks at this bill and just monitors it throughout the years as we amend it and get rid of some of the really deadly provisions that are there.
In Louisville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
We did reach out to Republican senators for comment, but after leaving the Senate floor, they went into a closed session. They weren't available today.